Peter does not own a jet, not because he can't afford one, but doesn't believe he needs to own a jet. The success and the wealth that he has, he can have 2 jets. That's Baba Ahmed has 2 jets. When we move in a jet convoy. If you see him come out from a jet, it's probably that's his jet or someone sent a jet for him. And I don't think that takes away from anything. He will tell you that if he's traveling, his own principle is if I travel more than 6 hours, I go business. Right? And that's fine. I think that people are just not used to seeing a person with that level of wealth operate and manage resources and hate waste as much as he does. And that is a personal thing. That is an Obi thing. When the lights are off, if you are not in politics, you are not in government, that is him. That is him as a human being. And it just so happens that that is what Nigeria needs now because of the wasteful years, the termite locust years that we've had as a people. If we're a people that have had shrewd managers for a very long time, people will be like, I beg. I want a president that's going to spend small. Let him go and show off small. I want to see a presidential convoy. How far? You understand? But that's not the reality that we have. That's the first thing. The church situation. This man has been doing this thing for years. It just so happens. Yes, it's a thing in the Catholic Church where on a particular day, the wealthy in that communion, in that community, serve the others. So the people that they look up to on that particular day, they are the ones that serve. So there were senators there as well that did the same thing. But unfortunately, you see, propaganda kicks in and tries to make it seem like, oh, in him serving rice, he's trying to do. But he came out and actually talked about it. And if you most Catholics know that this is what happens, right? And unfortunately, you see, I want to look for a nice way of saying this.
Don't sugarcoat it.
We need as a people to start to come out of our own squares. You know, too many of us, we don't take time to learn about others. You're a Pentecostal, you've not really taken time to understand the Catholic Church. You're a Catholic person, you've not really taken time to, because
everybody living in their bubble.
Yeah, in their bubbles. Thank you. That's a better description. Because if you've done that, you'll be able to see through a lot of this propaganda. The other thing you talked about, so you talk about desperation. There's this idea that someone is desperate. If this man is not moving the way he's moving, they'll say he's not serious. He's moving the way he's moving, they say he's desperate. There's always going to be a description. The point of the matter is this, any serious politician today knows the force that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is.
Yes.
You must always recognize and respect your opponent. If not, you're lying to yourself.
True.
So you know the work you need to put in. So give the man credit where it's due. He's a strategist. I wish his strategy was for the betterment of Nigeria, but as a politician, he's a very strong, solid strategist. He's mastered the art of state capture. Of capturing institutions. You see the way Lagos State has been completely captured, from traditional institutions to local government institutions to political institutions, and he's not been governor for so many years.
Even private institutions.
He's held it down. He's the master of the art of that. So any serious politician knows that they need to get on their job. They need to stand on business. They need to get into it, and their work rate must be very high. And that also comes with the realization that if I cannot do something by myself, I need to work with a team to achieve this thing. You cannot do it by yourself. I remember when I spoke with the Consul General of this America, I believe it's America or England, I'm not sure, after the elections, and he recognized, he said, we've put out a report saying that there was a lot of violence in the state government elections. INEC failed woefully in delivering the mandate that they were supposed to, and all of that. But after acknowledging that, the opposition did not help themselves. He said the opposition did not help themselves. If the opposition united, this story will be a very different story. True. That why we criticize INEC and everything. Also, let us look at all the governors that wanted to go to the Senate that lost their elections. Let us look at the fact that if you add His Excellency Atiku Abubakar's votes and His Excellency Peter Obi's votes, they completely take out His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu's votes. Completely. So while you complain and everything, the opposition too should be able to realize that there's a reality check that they need to understand. And good politics is about consensus and bridge building and managing interest. Good politics is not about, I'm going to stand by myself, I'm going to do it by myself and succeed.
Okay.
We need to define the interest that we are pushing. And the wonderful thing about His Excellency Peter Obi's run now, it has redefined politics in Nigeria. In the sense that now we know that if a person is a man of integrity, there are people that like that.
Yeah.
If a man comes to talk about his ideas and his vision and shows that he understands data and comparative advantage between other countries and Nigeria, and it shows that deep understanding, people like that as well. If you have a antecedent list that goes back to show that you are who you say you are, people like that as well. So now it's no more the story of, I'm a big man, I have money, I can tell jokes, and I have my boys, my gangsters, my thugs that can scatter places, so I'm a powerful politician. He has started to redefine the paradigm of what it means to be a politician. And that puts him on a table with a lot of strength to also be able to shape the vision for any coalition that's going to move forward.